Hello, my name is Azhley Baker. I am the Disaster Recovery Engineer here at Involta, and today I'm going to show you how to access your Disaster Recovery Virtual Data Center. So, to start off with, you should have received a URL, much like this one. The URL first piece here is the location that you'll be going to. The second portion of it here is your tenant. So if you go to this URL directly, it'll ask you for the tenant, which you can pop into here and get to your login page. Or you can simply bookmark this entire URL, which is what I typically recommend, and that will also get you to this page. Now, on this page, you will need to provide a username and password. After logging in for the first time, you can configure SAML if you would prefer to use that as your authentication method. But for your initial login, you will need to use the provided username and password. So I'm going to put my credentials in here. And it will load up my virtual data center. So here you can see the actual virtual data center object where you have a pool of CPU, memory, and storage. If this is your disaster recovery site and you don't have any running virtual machines, this is what you'll typically see. You won't see any CPU or memory utilized because nothing's running, it's just replicated, which would be why there is some storage utilized over here. So this is expected. If you click into here, again, if you are just using this for disaster recovery and you don't have running virtual machines, you're not going to see anything in here, and that's perfectly normal. If you build a domain controller or something to keep at your DR site, you will see it here, but anything replicated with Cloud Director Availability or Zerto will not show up here. So, to get to the fun part of this, we're going to jump to the Cloud Director Availability portal, and you're going to jump up to the top here, go over to More, and click on Availability. And this will load the actual Cloud Director Availability piece. A nice little dashboard pops up here. You can see I don't have any replications coming from an on-premise environment. However, I do have 2 replications coming from another Involta Cloud site. We can see that they are healthy and green, and there's a little bit of traffic and disk usage charted down here. Down a little bit more, you can also see how much resources it's going to use if I were to fail over everything today. So it's going to use 24 gigs of RAM. That's how much the replicated virtual machines need, and then 240 gigs of storage. Now, to actually view the replication jobs, since this is the DR site, so everything is incoming to this location, I'm going to go to Incoming Replications, and I can see here that I have 2 VApps being replicated. If I go to the VM view, it'll show me the actual virtual machines a little more granularly. Got a domain controller here. I can click on it and view some quick details, recovery settings, instances, and make changes to those jobs right here. If I were logged into my production cloud site and I wanted to manage replications from the production side, I can do that. However, I'm going to want to go to outgoing replications. And as this is the DR site, there's nothing leaving my DR site, so I don't actually have anything showing up here, but that is normal. And that is the Cloud Director Availability portal, along with my disaster recovery virtual data center. Follow along for more videos and let us know if you have any questions. Thank you.